Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Nick, this is my mom Jen.
Hi guys.
And we're back with Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 7. So last time the cartel hit another one of Gus's trucks.
Oh god,
and then they give the product to some local tweakers. But Jesse got to show off his smarts by
digging a hole.
Getting one to dig.
That's right.
And taking out the other one.
Yeah.
But then on the lid was written, do you ready to talk? So Gus is like, all right, let's make a
I don't know how he's gonna settle that.
How to negotiate with them, and because like he essentially like last season locked them out of the U.S. and took all like the profits for himself. So now they're expressing their
displeasure.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. And then Walt and Skyler had another bump. They were talking about Gail's murder and whether or not to get out. And then Walt had his very reasonable response. It's like, I am not in danger, Skyler. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me? No, I am the one who knocks.
He just keeps turning it. Gets those little flights of fancy, right?
Yep, very much like the delusions.
He scared the shit out of her, and she left. Came back, but
delusions of grandeur. And then of course he bought Junior that nice new Challenger.
And... he's got to take it back. He's gonna be so upset.
Yeah,
he's gonna blame Skyler again. And
because that went hand in hand with getting those three ladies from the laundromat to come clean the lab, and then
and they got
sent away. And then he's like, tell Gus to be mad at me, don't know whatever. And then Tyrus is like, he does, like we can't punish you, but this is your fault.
This is your fault.
Yeah. So then tensions are rising both on like the family front and then kind of the wider like drug world.
And what season are we in?
Season 4.
Great. There's one more season?
Yeah, so season 5, it's sort of like extra long, kind of like Sopranos. It was cut in half.
Right.
But it's more or less like the same season, so we're on the second last one.
Okay.
So yeah, let's check it out.
Is this his house?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Well, there's a bunch of trash bags, so is he like somewhat cleaning up?
Well,
he's taking a break?
What game is he playing?
I'm not sure. But he's got one of those guns like like an arcade.
I don't know if this is good therapy for him or not, right?
This would make for a hell of a VR game.
Yeah, wow.
Oh.
Yeah. It's called Rage, I guess, eh?
I think I've heard of that one, but...
You're gonna break that glass coffee table. No. Some mental health issues going on there.
Yeah.
It's not like he went right to a therapist after what happened. Oh, at the car wash.
How's Junior?
Well, exactly what I expected. Hasn't said a word to me since we told him it was going back. Spent the better part of an hour sweet-talking the manager down to a restocking fee. $800.
Yeah, what's the old saying? It loses half its value when it drives
off the lot. Yeah.
Bueno, Martin, muy bueno. Walt.
Tip.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh! I don't think he's taking it back. Or he's getting his $800 worth.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it had stripes on it. It's orange with stripes, but maybe not.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does on top. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
I feel the need. The need for speed.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hope he doesn't crash it. But he's going to just tell Skyler he brought it back. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Walt's getting an idea. Was he going to blow it up or burn it or... Oh no, that's the bill of sale or whatever. He doesn't give a shit anymore, eh?
No.
Oh, the gas tank.
Just like Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men.
Oh, even the new ones, because the other cars don't have those anymore.
Well, this is like 2009
Oh,
or
that's
10,
true,
so
yeah.
And he's
You're going to
plastic.
show it blowing up. Even cars don't really do that, do they?
not sure.
They do that in the gas tank? Oh, she's going to sit. Watch it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Yes, hello. I need a cab.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm sure he'll see me.
Oh, Jesus, he blew it up.
Just follow the smoke.
He was headed for destruction of property, but since it's your own property, I sweated him down to misdemeanor trash burning.
Oh, God.
I mean, he's a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Bottom line, your little joyride's going to set you back about $52,000. So,
Oh.
Dad, I've been working magic here. I could at least get an attaboy. Fine, rebel without a cause.
Yeah, compare that to $800 for the fee.
Yeah.
Pinkman says.
Those windows look like portholes.
Yeah.
The ship.
You talking about a hitman?
Assuming that's still what they're called. All I would need is a phone number. I'd do the rest. So,
Who does he want to kill? Gus? Jesse?
Well,
At this point,
I tried to solve this myself, but I can't get anywhere near him.
You can't get near him? Why don't you ask your partner?
Ah. He's fixing up the house?
Same as yours. Every
Yeah,
time
he's
I
painting.
go over there, Saul hassles me about Mike. He's still scared the dude's gonna come break his legs.
How close were you to him?
Close. He said he sees things in people.
A month ago, Gus was trying to kill both of us. And now he pulls you out of the lab and employs you as, what, an assistant gunman? A tough guy?
He's trying to pull him into this. Yeah.
Let alone Gail, let alone Victor. Looked you straight in the eye and told you no more children, but that very night, that little boy,
Oh, man. He's just working on him, eh? Taking advantage of him because he's in a real vulnerable state.
mm-hmm.
He's about to throw that roller at you.
I'll kill him. First chance I get.
Ooh. Hmm. Or is he just saying that to
Get him to
make
stop
Walt
talking.
stop? Yeah.
Hemp? Really?
Yeah, I know, but you know what they say, the customer's always right.
Speak.
In matters of taste.
Yeah.
It's not a blanket thing.
Yeah.
Huge party, balloons, bouncy house for the kids. But people know they're not gonna have to face the eyebrows of doom when they come in.
And we are already up to 22 actual cars. Last night, I deposited $3,800. Jesus.
$274,000.
Damn.
Product placement here.
Coke, the perfect can to hide your drug money.
That's right.
With-
There is no car wash in the world that could do this kind of business.
But if it had the laser tag too, it could.
See, what you do is you buy a casino.
Yeah.
Then you hire people to, remember, we saw that in an episode of Person of Interest.
Yeah.
You get people to like lose all the money, a few hundred a day, like
Yeah.
say 20 people,
Yeah.
to funnel your money through there.
That's right.
Larger amounts than a car wash.
Skyler, this is a simple division of labor. I bring in the money, you launder the money. This is what you wanted.
I never wanted any of this.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I love how creative they are with the camera shots.
Yeah. Where's Jesse? Oh, cameras.
I was following him this time.
Yeah. Oh God, is he making ricin? Was that? Remember, he said that before for poisoning, right?
Yeah, they tried that with Tuco.
Yeah.
You go after him with a gun, you'll never get out of it alive. There shouldn't be any taste or smell. 36 hours later,
Is this for Mike or Gus?
Well, I mean, Gus is like the boss, so
Because he wouldn't really get close to Gus with food and drink of any kind, I wouldn't think. But Mike, he could, right?
yeah.
Mind you, if he did Mike, that would really drive him Gus crazy.
What if they search me?
Oh, there's an idea.
Clever.
Yeah. Get all the tobacco out of there. And... God, don't light that one up, though. By accident, right?
Yep.
Whatever you do, don't smoke it.
Have a drive-through, right? Nah, this is good. Use the exercise. Get the
All right.
Out of the house.
Yeah.
not gonna have to pick me up. It might take me a while, but I'll get there.
Oh, God. Look where they're going.
Because they saw that picture of the napkin in Gail's apartment, so.
Mm-hmm. And is there only one location of this? Is it?
Or at least
If
one.
there could 5 through the city, it could be any, right?
Yeah.
Mom said we couldn't afford it, so they took it back. Do you know how long I had it? 15 hours.
Oh,
Poor guy.
yeah.
Agent Schrader.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, you're looking very well.
Yeah, well, you know, chalk it up to clean living and vitamin pills.
If I had seen you come in, there would have been no question of accepting your money. A DEA hero should never.
Oh, wow.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Take a Diet Coke. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Uh-oh. Why are they showing it like that? They gotta poison him or something. Oh. His fingerprints?
Mmm.
Wow.
Sneaky.
Yeah. The real reason we came here for lunch.
Yep.
The order of the day is eyes open, mouth shut.
Okay.
Why does he have a fruit platter? I know Gus likes to have those meetings, but
The veggie
that's
tray.
probably what it is, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
We stopped at Costco. Got a platter.
Yeah.
Sup?
Fellas.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good morning to you, too.
You want a rundown? Please. 3 guys up at the gate, 2 visible, 1
Oh, this is the cartel meeting, right?
with a backup out of sight. We got tires down in the tree line. Bear at 50.
Bear at 50. Jesus.
Oh, God. What if he doesn't get it? There. How do you know he'll get it, though? No, yeah, not the right time. Put it away, Jesse. Oh.
You stick this in your pocket, keep it out of sight. You're gonna be here today, you're gonna have a gun. I don't want to see that in your hand unless you see me with mine. Understood?
That's a good way to put it. If you see me with mine, put it in your hand.
Yep.
So he didn't even tell them what they're doing, like what's going on. I guess, they don't give too much information, but
Yeah.
because they tell. And it sure looks like real hair, eh? Like 3D. I would need sunglasses out in this sun.
Mm-hmm.
Not a cloud in the sky.
That's the guy that hit the truck.
Yeah.
El único que viene soy yo.
¿Y por qué es eso?
Mis gerentes piensan que yo puedo representar sus intereses.
He's not gonna like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to deal with any underlings.
Tome asiento.
Oh, there's that Gus face, eh?
Yeah.
Everybody's a little jumpy, huh?
Yo haré un solo pago y 50. Cambio nuestro negocio está concluido. No habrá más pagos.
And? Yeah.
Es que sí o que no. Ustedes ya saben lo que quiere el cartel y cualquier otra cosa sería un gastadero de tiempo.
Oh, God. Which one did you light? So what did they want him to say yes or no to? That they would start the business again? Is that kind of it? Or...
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, he's right there. He could shoot him, eh? But then you'd die right away, so you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
What is this? Well, you're giving me a gun and...
If I had to put it in a word, loyalty.
Oh.
Only maybe you got it for the wrong guy.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, he's back at the
Jesse?
meetings.
What you doing?
Yeah,
Well, since I saw you last, I murdered someone, but...
We gotta own our actions, but putting ourselves on trial...
Our Badger and... What's his...
Skinny Pete?
Still there?
I went back to the Crystal.
Working at the laundry? How are things there?
Sucks ass.
I'm getting a promotion, though.
Yeah.
I killed a dog. I was looking him straight in the eye. He was just scared, and then...
He was suffering. It was a kindness.
Well...
What kind of a person kills a dog for no reason?
Colleen.
About killing a helpless, innocent
Colleen.
animal.
We're not here to sit in judgment.
Why not?
He wants some accountability for what he did, and yeah.
No matter how many dogs I kill, I just do an inventory and accept. I mean, you back your truck over your own kid and you accept?
Oh.
Why I'm here in the first place is to sell you meth.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Starting to crack.
You accept? No. About time.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
He probably didn't feel any better after that.
Yeah. Yeah, so all this time he's been bottling stuff in
Well, yeah,
and just...
yeah. I mean, you can't tell anybody what he did or what's going on, or...
It's been a week. What's going on? I haven't seen him.
Hey, go me.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, look at that.
Oh, he's on a cane instead of a walker. Wow.
That's progress.
Yeah.
If you want to hold his elbow.
Nah. You keep your mitts off me. I'm good.
If he falls, he's screwed.
Hmm.
Let's go. Running late. Come on.
He can't be cleared for work already. A visit, maybe, but...
Yeah.
I can't tell you what that means to all of us. Your progress, it's incredible.
He's such a cool voice, that guy.
Yeah.
You remember my pal, Tim Roberts, APD detective? Yeah. Well, he's working on a murder case. The victim's a 34-year-old male Caucasian by the name of Gail Bedecker.
34? Gail was only 34? I would have said 45, but okay.
No, what I think we got here is Heisenberg's former cook, a line on Heisenberg himself.
Because Walt convinced him he's still out there.
Yeah.
Google foo, and I realized it's a parts number. Specifically for this baby. The biggest meth lab north of the border.
I'm listening.
Madrigal Electromotive. Who signed for it? Gail Bedecker.
Mm.
They have no record that anybody actually paid for this thing. And before you know it, the temp's gone, there's no forwarding address, and I'm talking to some snot-nosed corporate lawyer who's asking me for my badge number.
Oh.
Hmm.
So, I take a peek into Madrigal Electromotive, a tiny little foothold in American fast food.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's meeting somebody. I'm like, who? This guy. This whole friend of law enforcement thing could be a case of keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Mm-hmm.
Hank, no offense, but I think you're really reaching.
Gustavo Fring, blue meth, whole thing is...
What else did he get, though?
Sep.
Fingerprints.
What are Gustavo Fring's fingerprints?
On that.
Doing in Gail Bedecker's apartment.
Ooh. Hank's a very good detective.
I like how he played that too. They're like, "You're stripping."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably got nothing except."
Ooh, oh, they're leaving it there.
Yep.
Oh boy, they're closing in here.
Oh yeah.
Because Gus didn't have to worry before because of this image he has in the community, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we had the big, cartel meeting, which kind of went nowhere because the cartel just, I guess, wants one thing, and they're not, like the fact that they send like an intermediary in the first place, they don't even bother to come themselves.
Yeah, Gus was very insulted by that. I think.
That was very deliberate.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's just there to basically say, "These are our terms. Take them or leave them." And he's talking to like someone who was once a peer of his boss. So
yes,
it's like,
yeah.
Tensions are
pictures
high.
are hanging on the wall. I mean, yeah, how embarrassing would that be, right? That he came right in and sort of infiltrated so he could.
And then
keep
Jesse had a couple opportunities there.
Yeah, but he's not convinced yet. Or, I mean, they weren't the right time anyway.
Yeah.
It's something you do sort of on your own, when there are not all these gunmen around.
Yes. But then, like Mike said on the way out, when he's like, "Oh, in a word, we see loyalty. Maybe you're loyal to the wrong person, though."
Yeah,
kind of got him thinking.
Walt, yeah.
I mean,
because Walt has gone off the deep end as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, understandably, he's so out of his league in this stuff. I mean, just because he turns into this, badass, doesn't mean he's in their league at all, right?
Well, and also his primary motivation is just pure survival. That's why they killed Gale in the first place, and it's all about him. And it's like every time he comes to see Jesse, like it's like manipulation, but also he's not really paying much attention to, say, like Jesse's emotional state, because he keeps saying, like, he brought up Andrea's brother, and he brought up killing Gale and all these things without any worry about
being very
what
selfish,
yeah,
because he's only concerned with him and his own family.
Yeah. Jesse is just like he's like a valuable tool, but a tool nonetheless.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
but then it's like the whole situation reminds me of the Star Wars prequels, because on the one hand, like Anakin, he had an ego problem, but part of it was because it was constantly being stoked by Palpatine saying, saying you are the greatest of the Jedi. I see
you take somebody who's already fragile, right?
You have a great destiny. And so then you have that, but then with like the Jedi Council reasonably saying, we need to wait before you're, say, promoted, we need to do this. He's more hostile to that attitude because he has someone in his ear saying how great he is.
That's right, yeah.
And Walt is right on the money with like, like Gus is equally manipulating him against Walt, but it's like on the one hand, it's like, positive reinforcement, whereas his history with Walt has brought him nothing but misery.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's right.
So we have that going on, and then Hank is doing much, much better. He's got,
and this lit a fire under him too, right? To keep going with this one, and then Walt
blowing up the car at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, plus, no, but I meant with Hank, right? If suggesting that he could, just because his own ego couldn't take it.
Exactly.
So he's just signed his own warrant there to downfall and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So we got, sort of the investigation is kind of one of our main threads here leading forward, because like we keep saying, in any show ever made, any secret will inevitably come out.
Yes.
The main one being Walt being Heisenberg, but also in terms of like the grand scale, we have, like Gus being a secret like kingpin.
Yeah. God, wait till Hank finds out. I mean, I don't even know how that's gonna. I've been wondering this whole series.
Exactly.
What's he gonna find out? And besides boyoing like this is my brother-in-law, it's that what will they think at work? Like your brother-in-law's the one and you didn't know, and all of that, right? Oh, poor Hank.
Because like even if he didn't know, his career's over. Because like it's like they would say like incompetence or like how not doing your job or anything.
You ignored signs and stuff. And what about him with his money? And oh god.
And then the fact that like Skyler, through like through various circumstances, she is now in on it, and
money laundering.
I mean, there was
Marie's gonna just oh god.
Yeah, there's many factors at play. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. Tensions are on the rise.
Yes.
If you want to watch the full length of our reaction, I'll put a link down to our Patreon below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And that's all we have for you today. So we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.